Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Wow, wow, wow. How have you been? It's been a while. Yes, I know. I know it's really been a while. And I've missed you guys. If you have missed me, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you have missed me. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Yes, I got a lot of things to do that I had to sort out, and I had to take a break from live streaming. But, anyways, we're here today. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Nice to have you here. So today we're going to be doing a question and answer series session. Yeah, I've got a lot of questions that I have to answer. And then after I answer a couple that's currently on board right now, I will go into the back end of my YouTube studio to check out all the other questions. We'll just answer as much as possible. I have some funny ones there. I have some interesting ones. I have some very sneaky ones. Okay. So we're going to look at all of that. I mean, we're going to enjoy the drama today. So let's get set. Anyway, hello. If you're on board, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are watching the replay, my big hugs to you. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. All right, so I'm not going to waste any much of your time, and we're just going to go straight into it. So if you have any questions, just make sure you drop it in the chat. I'll make sure I use my other device to check it out. But for now, I'm just going to get started with the questions that are on board, and then we'll take a good look at any other ones that I have not attended to. So go ahead, don't forget, drop your questions in the chat, and then we will take it from there. So the very first one I want to start by answering is a question that came in. I think that's Max Ahmed. He said, in triangular arbitrage opportunity, when you get the chance, the problem is one of the pairs you are trading with has no value, and then you get stuck. Oh my God. Okay. Let's get, oh my God. People, welcome. I can see you on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. So let me just reiterate that question so that we understand it. I'll just rephrase it. It says that when you're doing triangular arbitrage, because don't forget, triangular arbitrage is when you're buying placement of the coin in a market that has a lower price and you're selling to a market that has a higher price. So when we're talking about triangular arbitrage, that's just what it means. Arbitrage in its sense actually means buying low and selling high. And arbitrage can be applied to anything, right? It can be applied to anything. I get comments when people say, oh, spot trading is not arbitrage. It is arbitrage, my dear. You're buying it lower at a price and then you sell it when it's higher. It's simple arbitrage, right? You're buying something from a particular market and you're selling it in a higher price. Simple, and straightforward. But when we now say triangular arbitrage, let me go check. Let me just confirm that I can see all your comments. Let me confirm that just to be sure. I just want to be sure that I can see you. Let me see. Let me see if I can see you guys. Okay, just hold on a minute. I'm just trying to get to where you guys are. And then we'll take it up from there. So that I'll be sure that I can see whatever you are writing. It's very important, right? So, but I just kept on talking. So I don't want to waste time. Okay. So I'm currently live. Yes. So it's just, okay. Anyway, so I'm going to continue while it's loading. I'm going to just continue. Let me be sure myself. Let me see if I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Oh yeah, I hear myself. Perfect. So I'm just going to go straight to the chat. Welcome, people. I can see everybody coming in. Thank you so much. Nice to have you here. Yeah, let me see what's going on in the chat before I keep on rolling. Yeah, because I've started rolling. Yeah, hello. It says, is there a chance you might miss selling at a higher price and incur loss? Okay, so this is a follow-up question from what was just asked, right? Yeah, so I'm going to take the two questions together. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you for that question in the chat. Please, everybody, just keep on dropping your questions. Today is, a Q&A session. We'll try to do it within an hour. If not, it may go over that. No problems. And if we don't finish, we can always finish some other time. Okay. So I was talking about triangular arbitrage because the question that came was about how come we buy and then all of a sudden, when we now try to sell, The second leg tends to be stock because it has no value. So I'm going to do like what I call a simulation. I'm not carrying out any trades today. Today is not a trading day. Today is a question and answer session day. Okay. So we're going to do some, simulations and look at these things. But at times, before you go into any trade, I always say you must do 2 levels of simulation. Always remember that. Don't just do one level of simulation and feel, wow, we want to run with it. No, you got to do what we call the surface simulation. The surface simulation is just you checking whether there's profit in that coin, in that particular transaction. So you're doing it on the surface. And that's what most YouTubers will show you, because they won't carry out the trade. They'll just, you know what that means? They'll just show you the basic simulation. Oh, buy this, they'll just simulate it, and then you see the profit, and then you're happy. No, that's not all you do. You have to do what I call the second level, which is the deep dive. And I'm going to show you how to go about it. We're going to look at a couple of examples. And I'll look at the coins that tend to be used for triangular arbitrage. We can look at COS, we can look at QI, we can look at Gala, we can look at, which other one is that? We can look at AMP, we can look at all those other ones. There are many coins that we tend to use for triangular arbitrage, and I've used a lot of them. You guys know I do my things live. I do not do hanky-pankies. I show you as it is, right? So I'm going to look at those examples and show you. So before you go ahead, please remember, if you can hear me loud and clear, before you go ahead to do any trade in triangular arbitrage, you need to do, number one, a basic simulation, and then number two, a deep dive simulation. Remember that, basic simulation and deep dive simulation. So what do those two things, right? If you're just stopping by, I want to be sure, if you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't seen us here before, you've never been here before, this is Income Strategies, where we teach you how to make money, multiply your money, and manage your money. Okay, so you don't get stuck. Yeah, so we're looking at how you make sure that you make money and you don't get your money stuck. Okay, so please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It will be so nice to have you as one of our subscribers. Yes. Okay, so let's get going. Now, let me just stop talking and now start showing. Okay, so we're currently here, and I will go over to check for any of those coins. Like I say, I tend to use. Let's check for COS. Let's look for COS. COS is one of my darlings. Let me check if there's any opportunity. Of course, you can always use apps. If you're in our training program, you'll see that we have apps and websites that we share with our students, to check out for opportunities, right? And none of these things are 100%. They're all guesstimations, and we hope that all these things, when you see one, you must still do your own deep dive, okay? So let's just look at COS. I'll check, let's check the compare markets. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me just check that there. Sorry, the network seems to be doing its own. Just a moment, please. Just give me a moment. Let me check what's going on with my. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for that little brain transmission. Okay, so we're going to start with checking the compare markets, okay? So we check the compare markets to see if there is any opportunity here. So we can see here, right? Let me just enlarge this so you can see it. If there's any, COS BTC is 0114. Then COS USDT is 0118. Now, can you see that it looks like we have a disparity of 4? Like I always tell you guys, you must always look at the first 4 digits. Hello. Okay, sorry. Okay, someone says that the screen is blurred. It's from your side. You will need to go and change the resolution. You have to go, it's from your side, right? You have to change it in your settings to higher quality. YouTube will naturally send you the lowest quality. So you will have to go back into your settings. And when you go back to your homepage, you will see what we call the settings, and then you can change the picture quality. All right. Thank you. Now look at this. COS BTC is 0114. Only consider the first 4 digits. Don't consider anything apart from the first 4 digits, okay? Yeah, thank you, Vincent, for confirming that. God bless you. All right, so CRS USDT is 0118. Now, which one is more expensive and which one is cheaper? We can see that BTC is cheaper. Forget about the last 4 digits. Just focus on the first 4 digits. It's 0114, while COS USDT is 0118. Now, we can see that there's a disparity. We can see that COS BTC is cheaper than COS USDT. Now, if you ask me, personally, I don't like to start off any triangular arbitrage with BTC. I prefer to always start off any triangular arbitrage with USDT. The reason why I say that is because don't forget that triangular arbitrage is in 3 parts. You have to take buy and then sell back again. All right. So because of that, it's better if it's USDT at the beginning, you can easily buy the higher price fast, and then you move on, and then you can now wait in BTC. But because of this situation, we'll just do a simulation. Okay. Let's go ahead and use $100 for that simulation. Now, a lot of times people will say, oh, why is it that the BTC leg always gets stuck? It's because of liquidity. That is the simple thing. Liquidity is what makes a trade get stuck in a particular place, because when there's not enough liquidity and there are not enough, buy orders or sell orders to quickly execute, then you'll be waiting inside of the queue, right? So it's now time for you to now decide on what you want to do. But I tell you personally, if you want to follow what I do, my own personal strategy, I always like to start with USDT. Okay, that means that I would prefer to take on a coin that is cheaper on USDT first. Why? Because I can quickly execute that, and then I can now go wait on the BTC leg. And then also, if I have to do what I call the boomerang strategy, it's easier when I'm trying to deal with USDT. So those are the 2 reasons why I do that. And I'm sure some of you may be a bit confused. Don't worry, if you come to join our training classes, you'll understand that fully. You just have to if you want to reach out to me, ask me more questions, all you have to do is just go to the 3 dots on top. You just go into the description, or in the chat, you'll see where we have a bit.ly link that you can just copy and put in your browser, and you'll be able to reach out to me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the simulation. We're still having 0114 and 0118. So now, because we want to take advantage of that, we need to first of all go and buy BTC. Can you see another reason why I don't like to start with BTC? I have to buy BTC first. So let's go ahead and buy. Let's do that quickly. Let's buy BTC. Okay. See, let's just do this with $100. Hello, how you doing? Hello, Big Bits. Nice to have you here. Hello, Maximad. Oh, Maximad say I can't change the quality of the video. Oh, sorry. I don't know why. You should be able to. You should be able to check it. It's just that I'm on a live right now. I would have shown you. But just go back to your own app page, right? When you're there, you will see where it says settings. Just check settings. When you check settings, then you see picture quality. That's the only way I can't explain it right now because I'm on a live and I can't leave where I am. Yes. Okay, but just listen as much as possible. You'll get to see the replay and to be clear, because you are the one that will change your quality. Okay, so because it's very clear from here, at least I'm seeing it from the other device I'm using. It's also, let me just check it just to be sure on the safe side. Just to be sure, let me see. I can see it here. You can decide to click on the settings, or if you tap your page, you should be able to see settings. I can see quality here. I can decide to change the quality. It's currently on auto, so I can change the quality from my own side. So you should be able to do that too. I don't know why you can't. Anyway, let me go back to answering the question. Just hold on. Just listen to just understand it, and then you'll get the replay. Okay. You'll get to be able to watch. You just always come back to that same link and you'll be able to watch the replay, and it will be clear. I think it's just, YouTube trying to send, I mean, that's what they do to everybody. All right. Okay, let's go, go, go. So Big Bit Gaming, you're welcome. Nice to have you here. Okay, so now let me just go ahead and buy BTC $100. Okay, we're doing a simulation of triangular arbitrage. That's the very first question I'm having here. So we're just doing simulations. We're not carrying out any trade, right? So we have, okay, now look at look at this. These things always happen when you put $100 here. What's going to happen is that it will take out what it can take in the spot trading. So it won't be able to use the entire amount. It's only using 99.39. So we're going to work with that, right? So let's copy out what we can get. Because the reason why it doesn't take everything is because if you take a good look at this point here, it only allows 5 digits after, the decimal point. So once it doesn't allow, that if you're writing out BTC, it's 8 digits. So it doesn't allow anything more than 5. That's why it's not able to take all of that amount. Okay. So let's just copy what we have. Don't forget, we'll just work with 99.39. That's what we're going to work with. Okay. And then we'll see what will come out of that. So we've bought BTC, right? So we're going to go back to our COS, going back to COS USDT, right? And then what we want to do is that we'll go back to look at the compare market, and then we just go back to COS BTC, and now we want to buy. Now, this is where you're going to find a lot of problem. Let me tell you something. When it comes to, there's no trading option that doesn't have its own challenges. When it comes to triangular arbitrage, the main challenge is in the BTC leg, and I must tell you that upfront. And that's why I said that I don't like to start with the BTC leg. I prefer to start with the USDT leg. Okay, but if you don't have any other option, why not? You have to go with what you can see. All right. So here we can see that the price is 0.00018. Now, if I put in the amount of, BTC I have here, I want to buy, right? So I'm just going to paste that there. And what I'm going to get is 8666, okay? So that's the amount I'm going to get for this quantity of BTC. So I'm going to copy that. This is just a basic simulation, please don't forget. Basic is what we're copying. We're just doing basic simulation. Then we'll look at the deep dive. Hello, Imafu says the video quality is not good. That's why I say you have to go and change it. Change. It's not from my side. I used to think it was from my side. It's not from my side. My side is clean and clear. You have to go and change. Put full screen. And say, yeah, you have to go and change it from yourself. It's not from me, because I am doing it clean and clear from here. So you would have to go and change the quality from your own side. Yes, because I can do that from my side, from the second. I mean, I'm using a second, what's it called now? A second device to view your questions, because I can't view the questions while I'm in the live with my other phone, right? And I can see that I can change the quality. And when I change the quality, it gets clear. So I don't know why. Look at it now. I'm changing the quality now. I've changed the quality. It's currently 144. So I can change it. I'll click on advanced and I change it to 720. And for me, it is clear and clean, but I don't want to use too much data. That's why I'm still going to go back to one. I can see it. It's clear. So I don't know why it's not clear from your side. I can see it here, but I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to changing it to 144. I'm going to make the quality auto, because I would prefer it as auto so it doesn't take too much of my data. I don't really need to see the screen here. Okay. So now I have gotten, I'm going to get back into what I'm saying so that everybody can see what I'm talking about. So let me go back into my chat so I can see what you're saying. Please just don't worry if you can't see it now. Okay, he said now it's better. Okay, thank God you've been able to change. Just change the qualities from your side, not from my side. So what I have, please, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so I have actually put in the amount of BTC that I have bought, and what I'm getting here is 8666. I will copy that amount, okay? When I copy it, I go and sell it, right, to USDT. Simple, that's just it. So I'm going to go back and check, and this is where I will now be able to end the that particular trading. Let's see, are we still good? We're still good. This is just a basic simulation. I'm going to come back and do the deep dive for you to understand what I'm saying, okay? So I'm going to just come here, and then now what I want to do is I want to sell. I want to sell the COS to USDT. So I'm just pasting that there. Can you see that I have profit? I mean, on face value. Can you see this? That I have profit. I have $102.48. And that's supposed to be profitable, right? Good. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and now do what I call a deep dive. And that's why I say before you do anything, before you take any trade, you must do this deep dive. So this is what's going to show us whether this trade is going to be profitable or not. Okay. So now, what is a deep dive? Let's go back and buy BTC. Let's go back and buy BTC. We're going back to buy BTC now. Okay. So we're going to buy BTC. Let's see, where is my BTC? That's it. That's BTC. So what I want to do now is I want to buy BTC. So I'm putting in $100 so that I can buy BTC. All right. So you can see, I put $100. It's still giving me the same. In fact, can you see that we actually have more than $2.48 because this only picked up 99.93. So we still have more change in between, that extra 7 cents. Okay. So now we have 99.93. Let's pick up the amount we have here. We copy that. Okay. And then we now go over back to our COS. We're looking at our COS. Okay. So I'm going back to COS, changing this to BTC, hoping that we still have the price, right? So we still have the price. Okay. Now look at this. Look at this. Anytime you want to buy something, remember this, very, very important. Look at what I call this order book. I have answered questions about the order book. If you go into my playlist where I am quite your questions answered series, you will see that I've talked about the order book. If you need to have more on, please go into that playlist and watch all the videos there. Okay. Now let me tell you something. This price is what, showing 18. Now, truth of the matter is that if I want to buy now, I won't be able to buy immediately with this 18. The only thing that can assure me if I want to buy immediately is to go to 19. Do you understand that? You can see that the first red here is 19. So that means for me to be able to buy immediately, I cannot buy at this 18 price. Why? Because people that are going to what's it called now? I'm going to be buying from people that want to sell. Remember, anytime you want to buy something, you're buying from people that want to sell. Buying from people that want to buy. If you look at this green here, the green is showing 18. These are people that also want to buy at 18. But the people that want to sell right now, that want to sell to you now, are offering you the price of 19. That is 0.000019. So if I want to buy now, that's what the deep dive is for. If I want to buy now without wasting of my time, what I have to do is to pick this higher price, 19. Can you see I've changed the price to 19 now? Now, so because I have to buy, if I want to buy now, quick, no wasting of time, no delay, I have to change the price to a higher price. So let's see whether it's going to be profitable. Okay, so I'm going to put in the BTC that I have. The first thing is to change to the higher price, and now put in the BTC. Now, can you see that the quantity is now 8263? Remember, the first one was 8666. Okay, now because I'm buying at a higher price, I'm going to get a reduced quantity. Remember that. So now let's pick up that quantity. Let's see whether this is going to be, profitable. So we go back to compare markets and change to what? COS USDT, because now we want to sell. Let me go and confirm. Yes, it's still 0118. I want to sell this to BTC. COS USDT. So we're gonna put in sell. Now this is a moment of truth. Wait for me to unveil it for you. All right. So let's put in the COS. Can you see what I'm seeing here? Can you see that what we have here is 97.66? That means that you're in a loss. You're in already a loss of over $2. In fact, close to $3. So what are we saying here? So, and this is the reason why people will say that that triangular arbitrage is not profitable. It's not. It is profitable. It is profitable. Why wouldn't it be profitable? It is profitable. You just have to know how to go about this. And the starting point is that don't start your triangular arbitrage with BTC. Always start with the USDT leg. It's easier and faster. The only place where you're going to wait is on the BTC leg, and that may take a day or two. But in fact, it could take more than 2 days. Let me just be honest. It can take minutes, it can take hours, it can take days. So I'm not going to give you any false hope. It will wait. Now, of course, BTC tends to be the culprit the most, but there's still ETH, there's BNB, there are other ones that you can actually, so it depends on the liquidity, okay? And the people who are offering you this for sale or for purchase are also going to determine this. I hope this is clear. Is it clear? Is it clear? Please, I want to know whether you are following what I am saying right now. I'm trying to clarify, because the question is, why does one of the legs, why do we have to wait for so long? This is the reason, my dears. This is the reason why you have to wait for so long. Why? Because people are not ready to sell it at the price that you want to buy it. Neither are people want to buy it at the price you want to sell it. So you have to be able to dance to their tune. All right, let me see what they're saying. Okay, yes. So Innocent says yes. Yes. Insicac says yes. Yeah, thank you very much for confirming that, because this is exactly what goes on. So if, for instance, let me look for an opportunity that at least starts with USDT. So what should we do? Before I go and change, what should we do in this situation? Like I said, preferably don't start off your trade with BTC. Start off your trade with USDT. But if you don't find any other option and you want to start off with BTC, you're going to have to use that price, that 18, and you're going to have to wait. That may take minutes, may take weeks. It may take days, and you just have to wait for it to execute. Now you may wonder, by the time I'm waiting, what will happen to the price? Two things can happen. And this is very, very key. You either do what I call the boomerang strategy. So for instance, now, let me still use this same example of COS USDT, because you have to start with BTC. So for me to quickly get to that point, I have to go back to BTC and then try to quickly buy. Let me make this very fast, put in $100. And then I will take what I can get, 99. Okay, now see, you can see the price is fluctuating. So this is what all we can get. Let me copy that. Let's copy that, and then we'll go back to COS USDT. Then we go to the which one are we going to now? We're going to BTC. We're going to BTC. Yeah, that's COS BTC. Okay, where is COS? Oh, sorry. We're going to COS BTC. That's supposed to be the compare markets. Has anything changed? It hasn't changed. So now I want to buy, okay? So in this case now, I'm not going to use the higher price. I will just use the same price and wait. The only time your trade will get executed is when this first trade that is showing 19 has turned to what? 18. That's the only time your trade will get executed. Know that right now. Know that, okay? So if I put in my BTC, right? And I get you can see I'm getting my 866. I'm going to wait to get this 866. Now, two things can happen. The price in USDT can either go up or go down or remain the same. So if it goes up, better for you, you make more money. If it goes down, then it wouldn't make sense for you to that. You will not go and check that since you have started with BTC, you will go and check whether BTC has increased in value, so that you can now sell back to BTC at a higher price than you bought it, and then you now sell that BTC to USDT to make money. That is what I call the boomerang strategy, okay? The boomerang strategy can work in a case where you have seen that BTC has gone higher, and you can sell your COS back to BTC to make a higher profit, and you now sell BTC to USDT. That's just the only way you're going to go about it. But if you have a choice, always go for coins that are starting with USDT. I hope that makes clear. So let me go and check if I can find anyone such like that. Let's check QI. Let's check AMP. I'll just check that. Let's check that to see. Let me check in the compare markets. Let's see. Okay. QI USDT is 01. Let me check this one. 0159. 01. It's the same. There's no opportunity. Same amount. So let's go back again. Let's check to see whether we can get AMP, or let's see, AMP. All right, let's see. Let's check to see. I hope you are getting value from this. If you are, please come on, like the live stream. Go on. If you don't know where to like it, it's very simple. The three dots on your top right corner, Click on those three dots. When it comes down, you will see where you can like the live stream. I mean, that's all you can do to pay me. I'm not asking you to pay me any money. Like the live stream, people, and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, so let's look at AMP. Let's check the compare markets. Let's see whether we have a better price here. Good. Looks like, oh no opportunity here. The price is the same. It's 0078. Same price. Okay, let's check Gala. Let us check Gala. Okay. Gala. I'll check Vanry. Let's see. Let's check Gala first. Gala is another one like that we can use, right? Gala. Let's see. Compare markets. Let's see if there's anything that we can use here. Oh, this one even has a whole lot. So we can see we have 0462 for USDT, BTC 0464. Can you see? 0462, 0464. This is what I'm talking about. BNB is 0462, also same price as USDT. ETH is 0460, in fact, lower than USDT. But I don't like to start with ETH. Just like the way I don't like to start with BTC, I don't like to start with ETH. Okay, so that's another thing you have to be careful. All right. Okay, let me continue. So I can see a little bit of disparity, right, between USDT. So let's try this out. Let's try this out as usual. Let's try it out. We'll do the basic simulation, and then we'll also do the deep dive, and then I'll move on to another question. This is what you have to do. It's important. Even if you see something that tells you 15%, you must do the simulation to be sure, both the basic and the deep dive. All right, so let's go ahead and check that out. So I'm currently here in Ghana. So now you can see we are starting from the USDT today because it's going to be faster. What is going to make me get this bot immediately is for me to choose the higher price. Because if I try to buy it with this current price, it may take a while. So I always like to choose the higher price. But let me just do a basic simulation first before I do that deep dive. Let's put in the $100. Okay. Is that 100? Yeah. So we will be able to get 2164 at 99.97. Can you see this is even closer and accurate? All right. So let's put that. Let's copy that 2164. Okay. And then I bought it. I want to go sell it to BTC. So that means I'm going to have to sell. Is BTC still the same? Looks like it is. Okay. So now I want to sell this thing. Click on sell. Click on sell. Right. And then you paste your Gala in there. What do we get? We get 01579. Copy that. Okay. So we copy that. And then what are we going to do next? Is now we're going to go to BTC USDT. And sell to USDT to see the price that we will get. Okay. And then let's put in the BTC. What are we getting? We are, what happened? Oh, this is another thing. You can see what happened is that because the 157 has only 5 decimal points, allowing us to put the rest. So the only way to get to know whether I can is to go and check in converts. So when I check in convert limits, or I can check in convert limits is always better, right? So I'm going to quickly check in that BTC and USDT. All right, so I'm going to put in BTC. Let's put in BTC. Okay, BTC. Where is BTC? BTC, right? And then I'm going to change that. I want to change that to USDT. So now what I want to paste in here is the amount that I have. Now, can you see that it's not much profit, but you can see from here now that there's actually a 59 cents profit because you can see that it has put in all the digits there, all the 8 digits are there, and now it's showing me the tiny profit because really the difference between that was not much. But I just wanted to show you that there's profit in here. And the reason why it looks like as if it's not much is because I chose the higher price. No, I didn't choose a higher price. I didn't choose a higher price. I went to the basic, right? So now we can see that there's some measure of profit, but let's go out and see. In fact, the difference, if you're trying to do any of it, you must see a difference of 3. Do you understand? Not 2, because it was, it had 6.2 and 6.4, right? So you must see a profit there that is considerable, right? So I can see that it's just 59 cents. I wouldn't even do the trade because before you know it, it has taken even trading fees and everything. So there's no need for that. There has to be a clear profit, right? You can see the other one that was $2 plus. There must be a clear profit. Guys, welcome on board. I can see more of us coming into the room. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you so much. This is Income Strategies, where we teach you how to make money, multiply your money, and manage your money. Okay, so we're looking at triangular arbitrage now. So this is not even a profitable venture to go into right now, concerning the fact that there was not much profit there. So I wouldn't even suggest you go. You must see a deliberate amount of profit. If I do a deep dive, it will totally go to loss. So there's no need to bother. Let me see. Is there any other one I can check? Maybe Pond. I'm going to do one more and see if there's any opportunity there, and then we'll look at the second question. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you are enjoying this. I hope it's making sense. We might do a series of these questions and answers because I don't think we can cover all the questions today. So Pond, let's go check it out. Let's see. Because this is practical. This is what you would need to do. Okay. Let's check what is going on with Pond. Compare markets. We have 0216, 0221. Interesting. 0216, 0221. Can you see that there's a difference? Oh my God, this is beautiful. But we have to start with BTC. So let's try it out. Let's try this one out quickly. But like I told you, if you're starting with BTC, you have options. You got to wait. Okay. So let's do this one more because I know that this is very important for us. Okay. So let me just quickly go buy BTC. Let's quickly buy BTC $100. Okay. Let's buy BTC $100. And then we get what? You can see that that's what we're getting again. We're getting that 99.47. Let's just copy that. All right. Let's copy that. And then we go on to, we're trying to go to Pond. So we're in Pond. Let's look at Pond BTC. We're trying to buy Pond. I'm doing the basic one first. Okay. Pond BTC. Let's check for Pond BTC. So do we still have the price there? 116. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. All right. So let's just put in there total BTC. What we want to do is I want to buy. So we're going to get 4588. Let's copy that. Copy. All right. And then we'll go to, we're going to sell to Bond USDT. Pond USDT. That's what we want to do because that's higher. Okay. So we're going to sell to Pond USDT. Put in the amount of pound, you'll see that the price will be good. Can you see we have $1.48 as our profit, which is not bad. 1.5 thereabouts. Okay, so this is just a basic simulation, and we can see there's profit there. Now let's go back and do the deep dive. Now in this case, if you want to get the same profit, you have to wait on BTC. You have to make that trade and wait. It may take 1, 2, or 3 or 4 days. That's what it's going to take, right? But if not, you leave it. Okay, and look for a trade that starts with USDT. So let's go ahead and check. The deep dive obviously isn't going to give us profit. It's not going to give us profit. I can assure you. I can assure you, right? That's always the thing you must look at. The deep dive is not going to give us profit, right? So I'm buying it again just to show you that it's not going to really give us profit, because if it's just $1.48 here. So it's let's copy this. We'll get this amount. Copy. Let's go to Pond. Let's go to Pond. Then we want to sell. Oh, sorry. We have to buy. We are going to Pond BTC. We have to buy first. Let's buy first. Okay. Which has it changed? It's still the same. Okay. So now we want to pick the higher price. That's the only way we can buy. Pick the higher price and then put your total BTC here. You can see the amount has changed. Okay, the number, the quantity. Let's copy that, and now we're going to sell back to Pond USDT. All right, can you see that? So we're selling, put in the Pond. Let's see whether we're going to make any money. Nah, you see, there's no money to be made because I did a deep dive. Right, the deep dive shows you what is actually going to happen. So there's no need to go on with this trade. When I saw the $1.48, I knew there was no need, because it's except you want to wait for it. But if you want to purchase it for it to be immediately done at this point, nah, you're going to have to wait. So we've taken a whole while to talk about this. And I want you to, I hope you understand this clearly, right? I believe so. Oh my God, you people are here. Thank you so much for joining. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, so let me go check another question. Okay, I think one of the questions that were asked, let me go straight because I remember the question. If understanding this, you can understand that there was a question about trading bots, that how legitimate are they? I would say trading bots, it depends on the platform that you use. In our training program, we have two trading bots, not triangular arbitrage bots, trading bots that pick up trades on behalf of you based on the technical analysis you put in it. Okay, it's basically spot trading. Okay, they analyze it based on what you have told them to do. They pick up the trades and they sell for you. Now, it depends. The ones we give, the ones I give, right, and I give access to are the ones I can vouch for because I have tested and I can see that they're true. But any other one, I cannot vouch for them. So that's just my quick and simple answer for that. Now, the other question that was asked is that, okay, I have $1,000. Okay, someone says I have $1,000 and I don't know, should I use the entire $1,000 in one trade or should I split it? My simple answer is that you split it. Even if I have $5,000, I would never put $5,000 into one trade. No, because that's the beginning of headache. The best thing, share it into smaller amounts. $100 amounts, $200 amounts. If you have 5K, if you have the 1,000K, share it into like $200 to $100. Take 5 trades because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You can never tell what's going to happen in the market because it's about buying and selling. Anything can happen. My dears, anything can happen. BTC was already at 73,777. The people that took trades, including myself, I have a couple of trades that have to wait till when it gets back to over that price before I can get my money out. A few of them like that. And I don't put all my money in just one trade. And because I know that my win rate is at least 85 to 90%, I tend to do my charting very well. But there's what we call the force majeure. Anytime like that, BTC can fall. And once BTC falls, the coins fall. So if you put your money in just one coin, Jesus, if the coin decides to follow BTC to fall, you will be there waiting for it to come out. I'm telling you, I've had to wait for coins for like about 3 months. I've seen there was one that was I was impatient, so I had to cash out at a loss. But that particular coin appreciated like about 6 months after. So you have to be patient. You have to be patient. If you have $1,000, I can always say split it into compartments. Because at least out of that 5 compartments, maybe 3 would execute, maybe 2 will still remain. You will be waiting before you're making trades here and there. The ones that pop open, you put them into another trade. Simple. That's how you do it. I hope it's clear. Let me go check what's going on. So Vincent says, I had a suggestion. If you can try finding a coin with higher liquidity, I think the trade would execute faster. You are not far from the truth, right? But remember, even if it has higher liquidity, even if the coin has high liquidity, please remember one thing. If you set your sell limit, right, it is the price that has been listed. The price, people that want to buy, let's say maybe you set a sell limit that you want to sell after you have bought a coin at a price. Don't forget that before your trade can execute, this is not really about liquidity now. You can have high liquidity, but if the people that now want to buy from you have decided the price they want to buy, you have to dance to their tune. Simple. That's what go and check my playlist on order book. You'll understand what I'm saying. Just check my playlist and check for order book, or just search for order book. When you get to my page, search for order book. You will see what I'm talking about. Because a coin can have high liquidity, but people that are willing to sell, you want to sell now. Maybe after your boss, you want to sell. People that want to buy may want to buy at a lower price. You have to be able to wait for the coin to go to that lower price before you can actually sell. Simple. That's just it. So I hope it's clear now for you to understand. Just go and watch that video. Let me check if there are more questions here. Insikak says, thank you for the explanation. Thank you very much. Ibrahim says, why is that anytime BTC fall, other coins will fall? Why can't they just stand without BTC? Okay, I love this question. I love it. I love it. Okay, Abdulaziz says, I can't see it clearly. We've explained that. Please go to your page and click on picture quality and go for a higher quality. It's not from my side. You have to be able to set that. All right. So let me answer this question by Abdulaziz. Why can't they? Let me tell you something. When a coin is the father of all coins, there's nothing you can do about it. It's that positionally, Bitcoin is the leader. Positionally. We can't change it. Even me too, I've thought, why can't this coin just stand? Bitcoin is the father of all coins. Once you remember that, it will help you to know how to trade. And you will not be greedy. Even when you're setting your sell limits, you will not be greedy. You put 1%, 1.5%, 2%, and you'll be happy. So when quickly, at that point where you have a rush and a burst of increase, you can quickly get your trade executed. Maximum 2%. Reason being that, I've had trades that I've done 3% and I have executed when BTC is pumping. Yes. When BTC is pumping, set 2%, set 3%, set 4%, your trade will execute. But when it is going down, don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try that. 1%, 1.5%, you're out. You can come back again and do another one. BTC is the father of all coins, and that is the reason why you have to be careful. If you're buying any coin, any meme coin, any layer one coin or any other coins, right? Just realize that BTC will talk about the trend. It will demand the trend, and it will determine the trend. Yes, simple. And that's why you must be able to read your charts. You must be able to look at what we call technical analysis very, very well, so that it can give you an opportunity to be closer to the answer. Because we cannot be 100% of the answer. You can't. Forget it. Even no matter how good you are, you cannot predict what will happen. And I must tell you that. Anything you say, you cannot predict what will happen. I'm telling you, you can't. Right? So I hope I've been able to explain these things to you. Just understand that when BTC is pumping, coins will be pumping. Now, if you are doing futures, I don't do futures. I have tried it out. For me, I don't want to do it. Okay. I know how to do futures, but I would not do it. Okay. Because of the probability is too high. You can easily lose all your money. Your money can get liquidated and you're out with nothing. Okay. But you can, as quickly as you can get liquidated, is also the quick way you can also make money. I don't want that kind of thing in my space. All right. So BJ says, what of those that can't perform trade because of the ban? Ban of what? Ban of what? Is it can you explain further? Is it the ban of what are you referring to? Is it, if you're in Nigeria, let me say, is it about the ban of Binance? I'm in Nigeria and I'm still trading with Binance. So I want to understand, what do you mean by the ban? Are you talking about P2P trading? Because Binance is not doing Nigeria P2P. Yeah. In fact, OKX too has stopped Nigeria P2P. So you have to understand it. And gradually, it may get to KuCoin, it may get to Bybit, it may get to BitGet. So you have to be prepared, right? But if it's about trading, you can trade. How do you want to trade? Why not? You can trade. You can trade. And this so far right now, KuCoin, you can do P2P on it. Bybit, you can do P2P on it, right? And then which other one? Which other one is that? BitGet, you can do P2P on it. All right. So if you can explain further your question, I'll be able to answer it. But I think I've been able to explain it as much as I understand. Okay, so I'll just go. Let me go into I have some very funny questions that I want to answer to. Maybe like one or two of them. I'll come back and answer the rest. Okay. Let me go to my studio. Yes, let me go to my studio. Let me go to my studio. I have some questions here. I received one today that made me laugh. Thank you, BJ. He says you've answered. Thank you very much. God bless you. This question, look at this question. I'm sure you may not be able to see it, but I'm going to read it. No, I'm going to read it out. Okay. This question came from Taslim. Is it question or comment? Sorry. And I felt I should just read it out. It's very interesting. He says, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Please, we really do want to see your face in a live stream. Is it live chat or live stream? How many of you want to see my face? How many of you want to see my face in the live stream? It was very funny. All right, so let me just quickly answer to this. I want to let you know that this is a faceless channel, and it's by choice. I have other channels, right? I have a channel on fashion. If you want to see my face, you can go and look for it. You can see my face there. If you come into my DM, you will see my face. Okay, so on this channel, it is intentional that I don't want to show my face. But if you want to see my face, come into my DM. You will see my picture, all right? And then you can see my face. So, but for this channel, I decided to make it totally faceless because it's not about me. It's about you. Okay, Ibrahim says, I want to see your face. Oh, oh my God. Awesome. Someone says here, futures. So let me forward laugh at what Ibrahim says. I want to see your face. Yes. If you want to see my face, come into my DM. You know how to get to my DM. Go to any description of any of my videos. You can always click on the first link. You will be able to direct you to my DM, even though it's an inquiry link for people that want to make inquiry about trading, right? Face. Click on the DM. Click on that link. You come into you will see my face, right? You see my face on the picture there. Simple. I hope that makes sense. All right. So, okay. Ibrahim says, okay. So Vincent says, futures. Hey, futures whipped me $1,000. Still haven't forgotten. I tell you, it's painful. Really painful. Even the one I tested, it choked my money. Oh my God. Took 75% of my money. I'm telling you. Forget it. It's a good, for those that are very good at doing kalo, you can go and do it. Maybe one of those days you will make money out of it. But spot trading, I tell you, spot trading. Yes, one of the questions that was asked by Max Ahmed was about spot trading. We'll do that in another question and answer because that will take time. All right. I just want to quickly answer like 2 or 3 questions here. So we'll come back for the question and answer series. If not tomorrow, maybe next, maybe in another 2 days or 3 days time, we'll come back. Please, if you have any questions, just keep on dropping them under any of my videos. I will see them and will definitely answer them. All right. So someone says here, when there was a live stream that was projected and it said scalping. Yes, it is scalping. You can go watch the video on how to make profits consistently with BTC, BNB, and all of that. So let me answer this one. Oh, this was an interesting reaction. Someone says, no need to make lengthy videos. Why are you Africans talking same thing 100 times repeated? Just tell simple mathematics and appear with less percentage. Some people just like to talk inside it's very interesting. I just said thank you for your comments. So BJ says here, new to this trading stuff, I need good teaching. Please, do you have a video to help? Yes, please go to my playlists. Go to all my playlists. I have playlists on inter-exchange arbitrage. I have playlists on spot trading. I have playlists on triangular arbitrage, live stream series, so many of them, right? And if you want to do the training, if you want us to hold your hand and take you through it bit by bit, you can just come into my DM, right? Just check under any of my videos. You will see the very first link. You can click on it, and then it will bring you into my WhatsApp. And then you can actually make inquiries or ask your questions. But if you don't want to do any of that, if you're not interested in making payment for anything, no problem. Please go to my playlist. Watch the videos there. You will learn a lot. All right. So Ibrahim says, I can never go for futures trade again in my life. I lost my hard-earned money. Yes, I can just imagine how you feel. Sorry about that. Let me take one more. Oh, this is a comment. Oh my God. This is a comment that made me so glad. Someone says, I love you. I swear. I've been looking for someone like you for 2 years. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It's an opportunity, that I can do this, share my knowledge, share my experience, because I was once in a situation, a bad shape, where I was losing money. So I understand where people are, right? Because I have been there, right? And that's why I started this channel. All right. Thank you so much for that awesome comment. Ibrahim says, In one day, I lost all. Sorry about that again. The Lord is your strength. Okay. So someone asked, I think I'll just stop with this question. It says here, how long does it take for an order to be sold? Very, very good question, right? Very good question. Let me start by telling you, oh, sorry, I was just trying to check what was by my side. Let me tell you something. When it comes to trading, you cannot tell what's going to happen. That's why you must make sure that what we call it now, you must make sure that you do your technical analysis very well before you enter any trade. Because it's just like, let me tell you, when you enter the trade, it's not just like you being inside an aeroplane. Except you want to cash out in a loss. Wow, I can see there are more. Wow, I didn't check this. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I was seeing that there was other. Okay, I thought there were other comments. So when you enter into a trade, just like you being in an aeroplane, let me tell you, that's just the comparison. Except you want to jump out in a loss. When you are in that aeroplane, you have to wait for that aeroplane to land. Simple. So, excuse me, please. So that landing of the aeroplane can take a few minutes. I've done trades within minutes. Bam, it has executed. I've done trades hours. It has executed. I've done trade days. I've done trade months. So you cannot tell. It takes from a few minutes to days to months for it to execute. You just have to be patient. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme, my people. It is not. Okay? You just have to be patient. And the only way you can be very close to the answer is that you do your technical analysis very well. So at this point, is there any question from the people on the live stream? Because I'm about to, I don't want to keep you beyond 1 hour. Yeah, if you have any questions you want to ask, please go ahead and ask it, or we'll just reschedule our meeting. Or adjourn? That's the word, not reschedule. We've already had the meeting. So we're going to move our meeting or continue our meeting in a couple of days. I'll let you guys know when we'll have the next Q&A and be ready to be part of it. All right. Thank you once again for being here. I'm going to continue the question and answer series from these ones next time we meet again. God bless you and have a beautiful night rest. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye.